We've been talking about the Bionic company. Now we're going to go deep on organization structures and the platform organization. The basics of the new organization model is a platform organization, and it has as its components front-end agile teams supported by modular tech and data infrastructure and Bionic processes. Building and managing Bionic processes will require a fundamentally new way of working. These processes are most rapidly built and innovated by empowered teams with multidisciplinary skills that cover the functions, the data, technology, and design. They have a product owner, a clear mission, and work with an agile methodology. In our experience, we see that companies can typically identify 30 to 50 major units of work or Bionic processes. These can be customer-facing processes, frontline support, operations, or even back-office processes. And in this model, process ownership shifts. Bionic processes are no longer owned, whether fully or partially, by the previous business units, which makes them really different from the shared services models of today. Rather, they're built and managed by agile teams who have clear service levels and clear business missions. Taken together, they form a platform that supports the front line, operations teams, and customers. Done right, the go-to-market and operations teams are freed from much of their internal focus. They can be even more intensely committed to their core missions of sales, marketing, service, or operations. In the future, in a more modular economy, Bionic organization structures will even extend beyond traditional employer walls. Through ecosystems, companies will fill capability gaps in order to access different types of talents. They'll be able to provide specific Bionic processes in their platforms. Think, for example, Salesforce providing CRM or Amazon providing AWS. And you'll even have situations in which workers work on top of the platform without joining the company officially, such as the case of Uber and Lyft drivers today. Leading a Bionic organization, one built of modular, agile teams, looks very different than leading a company today. Leaders will no longer be thinking of themselves as controllers of hardwired organizational structures and processes. Instead, they will be much more like jazz orchestrators that are able to unleash employees' potential through fluid governance and behavior-shaping practices. At the top of the organization, this ends up looking much more like what we see in Silicon Valley. Leaders play a venture capital-like role. They understand key objectives, they set up the modular and agile teams with the necessary resources, but they give them significant autonomy to do what they think is in the best interest of the business. Then, frankly, the job of the senior leaders is to remove roadblocks and ensure that the teams have the talent and capabilities to operate. In this world, the concept of middle management as we know it really goes away. At the lower levels, leaders are player coaches, working in the trenches with the teams as they develop new products and services. They lead with new routines like daily stand-ups and retrospectives, and they're ultimately accountable for the results of their teams. There are chapter leads who focus on human capital recruitment, development, deployment, and retention. In the Bionic company, there is an increasing need for expert resources to be deployed on cross-functional agile teams. All leaders in this new model will need to participate in what we call nudges at scale. This is combining data, technology, and neuroscience to help every employee reach their full potential and to shape their behavior in a more nuanced and targeted way than ever before. With nudges at scale, the possibilities to influence behavior are growing, and leaders will spend an increasing portion of their time focused on creating the context for employees to be their most productive and to truly thrive. The leadership model in the Bionic company represents a major shift from today, and one that I hope you will all engage in.